Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and this is the start of my second AR build. Um, Today I went out and I've been looking for a lower receiver for a few days now, I guess. Um, Rural King had a stripped Anderson lower for $60, but when I went back to see if they still had it, it was gone. And the local gun shop, sold out of their Anderson lowers, in about a period of like 2 to 3 weeks. And then they sold out of all of their lowers except for one Spike's tactical lower and two of these complete Anderson lowers. And the Spike's tactical was a stripped lower, and it cost $99.95, so $100. And this is a complete lower. It's got a mil-spec buffer tube in stock and a mil-spec lower parts kit, A2 pistol grip. This was $195 plus tax, so a little over $200 after taxes. And so my next AR build, I really want to do like a carbine style build with a 16-inch barrel, because I can find carbine length uppers, complete uppers, for a pretty reasonable price online. But I won't buy one of those till a little while later. But I figured while I was waiting for that, I could get a lower receiver, and I really wanted a stripped lower receiver, but they were out of stock and they were on back order. Their stripped lower receivers run $65 plus tax. That's what I put on my other AR build. But I figured the political climate's changing, and they're gonna be harder and harder to come by, so I just figured I would pick this one up now. And I'm going to change the stock on it. I want to sell this stock and buffer tube, and I want to put an A1 stock and buffer tube on it, because I really like the solids, the feel of a solid stock. I'm not a big fan of adjustable stocks like this. This is a 6-position adjustable stock, which I guess is cool. You can collapse it for storage, or going through tight spaces and whatnot. But I really like the look and the feel of a solid stock, and I figured the A1 or the A2 stock is a little bit long for a carbine length barrel. It just seems kind of long to me. And the A1, it's like 3/4 of an inch shorter, or I'm not exactly sure what the exact dimensions are for the A1 versus the A2. But Fulton Armory sells new production A1 stocks, and so I figure if I can sell this stock and buffer tube assembly here, and get a little bit of my money back from the whole purchase, and later on down the line I can put the A1 buffer tube and stock in it. But for now, I have a complete lower receiver with a buffer tube stock and a lower parts kit in it. And of course, this is an Anderson. Anderson makes good quality AR parts at a reasonable price. They have really good lower receivers for a really, really good price. They're probably the cheapest stripped lower receiver you can find, for what you're getting. And I really, really wanted to go with a stripped lower receiver because I like being able to put all the parts in. But it's really not that big of a deal. This one also, it doesn't have the mil-spec trigger guard, the flat trigger guard that you actually put in. It's actually forged or milled into the receiver. which doesn't really make that big of a difference, I guess. But anyway, that's the start of my second AR build. I'm not sure if I'm going to give this one a name yet. We'll probably figure that out on down the line. But anyway, this is the complete lower receiver that I just picked up, and I really just picked it up because I wanted to build another AR because the political climate's changing, and you never know, maybe these will be banned in the next year. Hopefully not, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.